Yeah, so the latest right now is that firefighters are starting to wrap up the scene here. We have seen them and other crews start leaving the area. They're still, obviously, you can see with the amount of damage, there is a lot of work that has to be done in terms of the mop-up process. I'll step out of your way, though, so you can see the extent of the damage of this fire. So it came in just before 7 o'clock this morning. Louisville Fire says it took them less than 4 minutes to get on the scene and just around 10 minutes to actually knock that fire out. When they got there, though, this home right here in the middle was fully engulfed in flames. Those flames also damaged the neighboring homes to this main home here, and this is where they believe the fire ignited. Now, we did speak to the Louisville Fire Department chief, who says this home was boarded up and it was vacant, but there were 3 people inside, and he says a lot of times with these vacant homes and these boarded up homes, that becomes a problem when there's a fire that's ignited because they just light up.
So this is the issue when we have boarded up vacant houses that ended up occupied. You've got people that maybe are living there. They're trying to have fires for cooking, for heating. We don't know what caused this. The cause is under investigation. But the larger issue is that if a fire does occur in one of these structures, it's going to get underway significantly before we are contacted, which means the risk for it spreading to the structures next door, which happened here. We've got damage to 2 homes on either side because it was so significantly advanced before we got on scene.
Okay, so let's talk about the damage to the neighboring homes. So this one here that you can see has some Halloween decorations out, the white one, it has minor damage. We're talking just some melting of the siding of the home. But what I want you to pay attention to is the space that there is between that home and the home where the main fire was. If we go across on the other side of this van here to this other home, you can see how much more damage this house incurred. And if you continue walking a little bit farther across the van there, you can see how much closer those 2 homes are to one another. So how much heat that other house, the neighboring house, was experiencing. Even the roof of that home, there is a hole, a massive gaping hole in the top of that roof. So this home, not the one where the fire started. So this neighboring home right there, we do know that there were 4 people inside of that home right now. It is not livable. So those 4 people are being taken care of by the American Red Cross. The 3 people, 2 of which had to be rescued, and the 3rd that was found deceased, were all inside of that middle home. Now, again, like the chief said, we don't know what caused this fire, so that's something that they're looking into right now. We also don't know anything about the victims yet, their age or their gender. We do know that the 2 victims who were rescued and are alive did walk themselves to the ambulance. So as of what the full extent of their injuries are, there's still a question mark there, but we do know, again, that they walked away from the scene, so that is a little bit of good news, and it can point to a direction of what their condition is. Alex, Carey.
Likely, obviously, a lot of homes damaged, a lot of emergency response crews are on the scene as well. So how is it impacting traffic there?
So right now what we're seeing, again, this is South 31st Street. Broadway is right next to us here. We are seeing Broadway blocked off at South 31st Street. That's the only spot, so it doesn't seem too difficult to really get around. We've also been seeing a lot of cars who come down South 31st Street just looping around right behind where we are. So it seems like in terms of traffic-wise, people are getting around this area pretty smoothly. I'm not entirely sure at this moment how much longer Broadway will be blocked off for. I have to imagine it'll be a little bit longer while they just clean up this scene here.
All right, Blakely, thank you for that update. We'll check back in with you in just a little bit.